Alright guys, so I'm working on my, you know what, I'm going to shut this thing off real quick. ...2004 Tundra. It's an sr5. And if you know, it did not have fog lights from the factory. It had this little plastic cover that went inside. Yeah, it's full of goodies I got from the junkyard earlier. What I was looking for was a switch turn signal, and I found one. So this came out of a Lexus, and it does have the fog light. It also has an auto, which doesn't do anything. So really I have off, parking lights, headlights, and then off again. But when my headlights or they you know, parking lights are on, I can turn this and I've got fog lights. So as you can see, now I have fog lights in my car. But the best part was that Amazon sent me the fog lights, came with the complete wiring kit from the dash to the fog lights for a Tacoma. And voila, it has a button that fits perfectly in this place where there was just a blank. Okay, there was a blank. It fit right in. All I had to do was break off one little plastic tab. That the new one has a little plastic tab right here. I snapped that off, and this button slid right in there. And then I, by the way, this fuse actually, I had to get one of these as well. Take a peek at that. That's kind of the setup. This is for the factory fog light. So with this fog light switch, this controls my fog lights that are in my bumper, right? I had to reach way underneath here and install that fuse. Once I did that and I put my new headlamp switch or blinker turn signal, whatever you want to call it, this once I installed this, right now I got my fog lights. Well, what I did was I used this. I wired into my turn signal up front. Okay. When I turn that on, I wired it up into this bad boy, because I got a constant 12 volts once I turn the parking lights on. So parking lights are on, and I'm actually using the harness that came for the fog lights that Amazon sent me. There's my relay, and right, so all my wires running underneath here. What I also did was I'm getting some LED light bars. I bought 2 of them because I didn't want one long one, because I have a license plate. Now this is just kind of mocked up, so it's not aimed properly yet. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep them and mount them on top of the reinforcement inside the bumper. So I have 2. I will have one on this side, and I'll have one more sitting inside there. So now I'll have fog lights, and I'll have some light bars, and didn't really have to do any drilling. Ran my wires. When I bought the truck, it already had a stereo put in it, so I followed my battery cable. It goes straight down there into that grommet that goes into the dash right there. So I just kind of pulled my wires through right next to it. And yeah, wired it up. Didn't take me too long. And I have this awesome switch right here that fit perfectly with no cutting, on and off. I mean, it's kind of funky because that's still lit up, but you can tell it kind of gets brighter once you press it. And then I have my separate fog light switch here. So yeah, we'll see if my OCD lets me keep this. I might swap it out for another one just so I don't have the auto there that I don't use. But then again, it would be kind of easier to just click it one time, right? So yeah, anyways, man, you know, if this can help anybody, well, there you have it.